The following is a presentation of the Austin Reed Network, now streaming for free on Roku and Amazon Fire TV.
From Fresno to the Oregon State Capitol and everywhere in between, this is the Reed Report.
Well, let's get this show started. Hi, everybody. Welcome to a brand new edition of the Reed Report as we are cruising through February now. I hope you had a nice Valentine's Day. Maybe you enjoyed the Super Bowl. Sorry if your team lost, of course. I was pulling for the Eagles, and it was a close one at that, but Kansas City pulled away with the win. Earlier this month, it was my birthday, so I'm another year older. Let's see, what's coming up? I guess St. Patrick's Day, that's soon. Oh, it's also President's Day weekend, so maybe you're going to be off of work this coming Monday. Hey, the Reed Report is every single Friday at 8 a.m. right here on MyTV 53, serving the Central California region. Plus, we air up in the Northwest, the Pacific Northwest, on KWVT Valley 17, Fridays at 11:30 p.m. with a replay on Saturday at 8:30 a.m. And we stream anytime on the Austin Reed Network, exclusively on Roku and Amazon Fire TV. No co-host today, so you're stuck with me. My apologies. Here's what's coming up on this week's episode. Michelle Harris checks in from Alive and Well TV with a cool story about the Ed Begley Green Home. It's in Southern California. You don't want to miss that. Also ahead, Athena goes one-on-one with a woman named Cindy. She is promoting a big dog show set for this coming weekend. If you're in Central California, you don't want to miss that. And Fresno County, they recently changed sheriffs. I was at the swearing in ceremony last month, and we will have a full recap. But first, let's kick things off with Athena. She has your celebrity scoop. Hello, Athena.
I'm Athena, the Greek goddess of gossip, and here's what's going down. Valentine's Day is gone. Now it's President's Day weekend. Lots of people either going out of town or relaxing, maybe getting some good sales since it's President's Day. There's been a list of names and celebrities, you could always Google it, of celebrities that actually gave up their role for certain shows and movies and things like that. There's some celebrities that gave up, like Jennifer Aniston. She gave up her spot on Saturday Night Live, but thank God she did because she made it on Friends. Zendaya, actually, is it Zendaya or Zenaida? I don't know. Austin doesn't know either. You know her. She's an amazing actress. Anyway, she was going to play Aaliyah in a Lifetime, like a documentary movie, but the parents didn't agree with how they wrote it, so she backed out. You could check out the list. Just Google it. It's kind of interesting of what celebrities do for certain reasons, politically or personal reasons. Another list just came out of the best rap, R&B, and rap hip-hop stars of all time. And the winners were Jay-Z and Nicki Minaj. I totally agree. They're absolutely awesome. Pam Anderson, check out her new Netflix show. Absolutely amazing. She's like, I want to say like mid to late 50s, looking really good. Again, look at this picture. She just recently came out and said that now that she's getting older, she's getting freckles. I think freckles are so cute. Why not, right? Last weekend, Magic Mike came out. Magic Mike's Last Dance. I saw with my girlfriends. Channing Tatum, 42 years old. Looks absolutely amazing. Selma Hayek, late 50s, again. I mean, absolutely amazing. She doesn't look like she's 56. They did a great dance. I don't want to spoil anything. Bring your girlfriends. It's President's Day weekend. Not going to win any Oscars, but it's super cute and super fun. Another movie coming out this weekend, I'm definitely going to take the kids, is Ant-Man and Wasp. And hosting Saturday Night Live, I want to say for maybe like the 5th time, Woody Harrelson. Coldplay's one of the artists. It's going to be a good one. Happy President's Day. Hush, hush, and off the record and on the QT. I'm Athena, the Greek goddess of gossip.
All right, Athena, thank you so much. One thing I want to talk about, it is trending all over the United States. Just within the last couple of weeks, we have seen all of these objects apparently appearing in the sky all of the sudden. And the government is calling them UAPs. I'm calling them UFOs. I'm hoping it's aliens, because if not, I've been obsessing with this story, and I'm seeing all these interesting takes from YouTubers. I want to show you one right now, which is kind of scary. Check this out.
Canadian Prepper here. Let's talk about what the heck is going on. I assure you, if you stick with me for 10 minutes, you're going to hear a perspective that you are not going to hear anywhere else with respect to what is going on with NORAD. Now, I would bet the house on this explanation. I am so confident in this explanation that I would bet the house that this is, what I'm about to tell you, exactly what they are up to. Okay, and if you came here for dragons and to chase red herrings down rabbit holes, then you came to the wrong place, because I'm not playing that alien, UFO, trapezoidal, cylindrical, zero propulsion, whatever the heck they're trying to shove down our throats. I'm not playing that game. Here is the reason why this has been at the forefront of the media for the past 8 days. Are you ready? Okay, it's incredibly simple. If you haven't realized it yet, we are on the brink of a world war, and the United States has done very little up until this point to prepare NORAD for this possibility. So what they are trying to do is increase the baseline level of combat readiness of NORAD under the guise of chasing UFOs. And they're making all these tacit references to, well, it might be aliens. And even the general of NORAD came out today and he says, well, you know, I can't rule out aliens. Reporter distinctly asked him, do you think this is aliens? He's like, well, I can't rule it out. They know exactly what they're trying to do. Okay, it's called a wild goose chase, and they're trying to send you on one. I would encourage you not to let your brain fall out when overanalyzing this situation. It's very, very simple what is going on right now, in my personal opinion. We are in a escalating major geopolitical crisis as a result of the Ukrainian war and many other hotspots around the planet, and as such, NORAD needs to increase its baseline level of combat readiness. They need people to be normalized and adapted to seeing more planes in the sky, more military exercises and just military activity in general, without panicking and spooking the markets, because the Fed's already walking a tightrope with inflation. They don't want to do anything which could make inflation worse, which could potentially crash the economy, which could cause bank runs. A lot of this is to do with just keeping everybody from losing their shit, okay? So, and I'm not telling you to lose your shit over this. I'm just telling you this is probably, in my personal opinion, one of the most rational explanations, because many people have criticized the DEFCON posture, or at least the openly stated level of readiness and concern that the Biden administration, I hate saying Biden administration because I do believe that this extends well beyond the front man, whoever they put in front of us. I think that I don't even like using the term deep state because it's been so politicized. But let's just say the military, industrial, I don't even want to call it complex because there's so many associations that come into play. But the powers that be, we're just going to leave it at that, are preparing for a major global crisis. And they can only do that without spooking the population by getting everybody think, oh, we're just putting all these planes up in the sky and doing these military exercises around Washington, D.C. tonight, just so that, you know, we can make sure that there's no aliens and trapezoidal shaped balloons, or well, whatever the heck they're talking about, okay? So they don't want to spook people. They want to keep some mystery around it instead of getting people to realize what is actually going on here. And NORAD has actually given a notice recently that they're doing an air defense exercise around Washington tomorrow night. Is it Monday or yeah, tomorrow night? They're doing the defense exercise around Washington. And this was actually announced on the 8th. So this was actually announced last week, but it would have been announced around the same time that this stuff started happening. Now they're saying, don't worry, this is a routine exercise. They explicitly state here, don't be alarmed. It's only a drill. What is that old saying? When they tell you not to panic, that's when you run. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that this is very suspicious for a variety of reasons. You got to stick with me here because there's some other things that we need to take into consideration. One is that all of this activity right now is going to be interpreted by the Russians and the Chinese, if they're paying any attention, as putting our nuclear forces on a higher level of readiness.
Now, this guy is based in Canada, but he is still saying, prepare for World War III. I'm hoping it's aliens. But then my father-in-law, we were talking about this just a few days ago, and he was like, yeah, but what if they're not coming in peace? So I don't know. Something crazy is going on right now, and I want to hear your take. Hit me up on my Facebook, my Instagram, and or my Twitter at Austin Reed On Air. Let me know what you think. All right, coming up next here on the show, Michelle Harris from Alive and Well TV introducing us to the Ed Begley Green Home. This is the Reed Report. Do stay with us.
Just as I thought it was going all right, I found out I'm wrong when I thought I was right. Me looking at you with you looking at me, it's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. Turning me on, turning me off, making me feel like I want too much. Living with you's just putting me through it all of the time. Running around.
Look at that. Shake hands.
Fowler's hottest new martial arts gym. You'll get a kick out of it.
Hi, I'm Jim Horton with the Zachary Horton Foundation. I'd like to invite you to our Family Support Group, a resource for families or loved ones affected by substance abuse or addiction.
We're here in Studio City, California to check out one of the greenest houses around. This house belongs to two of the most eco-friendly people I know, actor Ed Begley Jr. and his beautiful wife, Rochelle. Let's check it out.
Hi, Michelle.
Good to see you.
You too. Come on in.
Today I'm here with the gorgeous Rochelle Carson Begley, and she's been kind enough to give us a tour of her LEED
Platinum.
eco-friendly home, and it's just stunning.
And it's very sustainable.
I know for starters, you have some incredible floors.
Well, I have incredible features in this house. Half of it you will never be able to see. I can only tell you about it because it's built into the mechanics of the workings of this house. Our flooring is recycled oak from a barn.
That is so amazing, and you never even know that it came from a barn. I love
that it came from a barn. I think it's so cool.
And people don't realize you can be sustainable and beautiful.
Absolutely, that's a must. fast.
At the same
No one's
time.
going to do it otherwise. That's why we have to do that. you know.
And there's a lot of options too, like bamboo. So this is a tremendous option. And I like the
Yes.
wide planks just
I
from a
love it.
design
Yeah.
standpoint.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of other features in this house that are unique because
Oh.
you have a very low energy bill.
Yes, we do. Thank you.
But really, you run this house on next to nothing in terms of your electricity bill.
Pretty much, pretty good. Now we are charging 2 electric cars, and I have a 19-year-old daughter. So with with that having said, we do run it almost close to nothing.
And that is amazing.
It's
and,
huge.
And tell me a little bit about some of the features.
Okay.
I know the walls, one of the things you've done is really insulate the house, and that's another way where you can save energy.
The walls are 12 inches wide, and they are insulated with foam, so they're complete insulation. Like if you hear now, you can't hear any outside noise, and we pretty much live near an airport. So there's a lot of planes going over, and we do not hear it.
And traffic too, the freeways and everything, it's wonderful. So you're saving money and you're not
Yes.
getting that noise all the time. It's
Absolutely.
very, very, very quiet in here,
Yeah.
which I love.
This couch is all organic cotton and sustainable wood and organic bedding. So it was really important to me to have not only have an eco house, but have eco furniture. So
May I
was,
sit on this?
Yes.
I want to check it for comfort level. Ooh.
Isn't it just like a chair? It's
It's
like
bouncy. I'm ready to. Can we just sit here?
I always
We're
like
going to
sitting.
stop the tour for a second while I just sit here and check out some Netflix. One of the things I love is that this looks like a mirror, so it's a great design feature, but it's actually a television.
Yes, it's a television. I never liked the look of someone putting, and people have to, I get it, their television over their fireplace. So this is a great alternative to having a regular TV.
Let's see if Rochelle can get the TV on.
No, I never can get this TV on.
One of the other features that you have here that's eco-friendly is your mantle. This is an eco-friendly composite resin.
Yes, isn't it beautiful? It looks like stone.
So this is a sustainable material and it looks like rock.
And it looks like rock, and it's definitely using I think they use the remnants, and they make a mold, and then they have this.
And I want to spin around and talk about this table because it looks like it just came out of, I don't know, Ethan Allen or something.
That's very nice. Ed made that table.
Yay, Ed.
He is a actor and a woodworker and a comedian. Actor, woodworker, comedian, and in between jobs, in the old days, he would make furniture. He doesn't really have time to make furniture anymore, but he did make this table. So I couldn't get rid of it when we moved.
I want to see your
Oh, yeah,
kitchen.
this
I've
is
been like
fabulous.
salivating over your kitchen.
I know.
So
Let's
let's
go.
go this way.
Good there. Hit. Shake hands.
Fowler's hottest new martial arts gym. You'll get a kick out of it.
The new sheriff, John Zanoni, was officially sworn in for Fresno County. Of course, he is replacing Margaret Mims. Let's go inside now with more extended coverage. Alongside Paco Balderrama, Police Chief Fresno. What does today mean to you and your department working alongside the Sheriff's Office?
Well, we have a really good working relationship with the Sheriff's Office and all the area law enforcement for that matter. But it's important for us to be here today so we can support John Zanoni as he takes over the Fresno County Sheriff's Office. Big, huge job. We do a lot of things with the Fresno County Sheriff's Office, so it's important that we show support and continue that working relationship. Obviously, Sheriff Mims has been sheriff for 16 years, way before me. But you know that that spirit of collaboration and teamwork has always been there, and that's going to carry on with John Zanoni. He and I have had some great conversations already about future plans and expansions of certain units. So, they're right across the street. They're probably our biggest partner and supporter in law enforcement for the Fresno community. And honestly, we need them to be successful. We need Sheriff Zanoni and the Sheriff's Office to be successful for us to be successful as well. So it's a mutual partnership.
It brought back a lot of memories. It seemed like just yesterday I was getting sworn in with Hal McKinney being the sheriff, turning the reins over to me, and now we're turning the reins over to John. And he's prepared himself so well. He started off, I hired him. I knew there was something different about him. He was hardworking. He was eager. But one thing I noticed really about him, he was a humble man. He was humble, willing to learn, willing to make mistakes along the way, but grow from those mistakes. Working any assignment he was given, he gave 110%. And that's the kind of guy he was all the way through his ranks when he made sergeant, lieutenant, captain, and assistant sheriff before running for sheriff. And I think Margaret did a wonderful job grooming him along the way to give him the assignments he needed to grow in leadership skills, which he does an excellent job in.
How important is it for a county of this size to bring in a sheriff from somewhere else instead of how this has happened, 1-1-1?
I think both ways can work, but it's much harder. When you have somebody coming from the inside the organization, like John has come, he knows the ins and outs of the organization.
It's feeling good. I'm excited, a little bit nervous though. Just being the sheriff, and now I am the sheriff. Before we always looked to Sheriff Mims, and she's retired, so I'll be the one that has to make the decisions.
Look at that. Shake hands.
Fowler's hottest new martial arts gym. You'll get a kick out of it.
I'm Athena. Here with me is my friend Cindy McAllister. We go way back, wrestler mom, and her son coaches wrestling for Clovis High. And all these years, I've been dying to talk to her about her other side career, which is dog shows. In Fresno, if you didn't know, there's a huge dog show. And Cindy, I don't think the Central Valley knows about it.
Yeah.
So tell us what you do for the dog show. Just tell us all about it, because all I can think of is that movie, Dog at Show.
Well, it's kind of like that, to be honest with you. So if you Google that and watch that dog show, you'll get a little flavor of it. But yeah, we are an all-breed dog show. We are right here in Fresno. We are at the Fresno County Fairgrounds, February 17th, 18th, and 19th. And we kind of call it a beauty contest for dogs, but it really does go much further than that. They're judged on their breed standard.
They're beautiful. Marge is beautiful.
Marge in charge. She's a silky terrier, not one yet, so she's still growing coat, but it's open to the community. There is no charge. You'll see every breed imaginable there. You'll see breeds that have won Westminster or going to Westminster. You'll see professional handlers. It's really a great time, along with a lot of vendors, so you can go out there and get your pet stuff.
Oh, that is really cool, because I have a golden retriever, but I'm not allowed to bring my dog.
Yep, no outside pets, and it's for their safety and the other dog's safety as well.
I can't even imagine all these show dogs, they can't get into fights with other dogs. They gotta keep up their beauty. So tell us, dates and times and all that stuff.
Sure. Again, February 17th, 18th, and 19th. Showtime starts about 9 a.m. and it will go all the way probably till 6:37 in the evening once they get through the breed and the groups and to the ultimate, the best of show, which is the best dog of that day. They're judged all different 3 days, so it's a new judge for every dog the next day. Last year, fun fact, we had a local owner handler win best of breed on Sunday, so that was really exciting.
Wow.
That non-professional do that. We also have juniors. We have a peewee for under 10. We make it as fun as we can. Vendors from all over with leashes, dog beds, dog toys, dog treats.
I'm going to have to go.
A lot of
'cause
great
I need
stuff.
A new bed. I need a new dog bed for Diamond.
absolutely.
That's my golden. So tell me, so if you go to the dog show, you watch them, all I can imagine is, again, like the movie.
Correct.
You're parading them around.
That's correct.
And are they judged by, like March, for instance, this is hair, this is not fur. Like, how are they... Like, when you're watching them, how are they judging them? Are they jumping through hoops and stuff?
Well, we do have obedience and rally, but for the conformation, each breed has what is called an AKC breed standard.
Okay.
So they have to look like their breed standard. So every judge knows the breed standard, and when they're judged against themselves. So if Marge won her breed and she goes into the toy group, she's not going to be judged like a Pomeranian should look.
Yeah.
She'll only be judged on her. So, yeah, they go around the ring, the judge picks the winner, and then they go back in for groups, what we call groups, and then ultimately the goal is to be best of show.
I love it. That's the movie.
Yep.
Well, okay, so it's President's Day weekend, basically.
Yep.
Oh, inside or outside of the fairgrounds?
It's all inside.
All inside.
All
okay,
inside.
that's good.
Yep.
Just in case, because of all this
Absolutely.
rain, we don't know what's going to happen that weekend, but it's a long weekend. So what is the full name of the dog show again?
It is Sun-Made Kennel Club of Fresno. We do have a website, sunmadekennelclub.org.
Okay, good.
You can go and get information on there. Follow us on Facebook for updates. But we'd love to see our community out there. This year, we were awarded the Blue Ribbon by the Fresno County Fair, which was a pretty big award for us with our relationship with the fairgrounds and our show chairman Tim Sullivan. So we work hard at this, and we take a lot of pride in what we're doing.
I bet, and I do notice that, like from the movie or even on TV, people are so proud of their dogs, and a lot of work goes into it.
A lot of work.
Real quick, can you take kids and can you get lunch? Is there vendors, like food vendors, so you can eat there?
Yep.
Like humans can eat there?
Absolutely. Pardini's will have his food truck there.
Okay.
Kids are welcome. It's just one of those where you don't want to reach out and touch dogs or get involved.
Right.
Look, but don't touch. Of course, if you want, ask the handler or whoever's with it. But yeah, it is very family friendly.
I love it. All right, Cindy, before we let you go, are we forgetting anything about the dog show? Anything that you want anyone to know about it and to tell people to come?
Yeah, no, we really give back to the community. So whatever we make on this, we are a nonprofit. We do give back. We work with Fresno PD. We're now doing a book drive for a Title I school. So we work hard. We're a nonprofit, and the more we make, the more we can give back.
Can we bring books?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. So bring books gently used and that
Gently used, we prefer dog, but if not dog, any kind of kids book would be great.
I love it.
Yep. Yeah. So that'll be on our website as well with information. You can click on Amazon and do all that. So
President's Day weekend.
Yep.
Sun-Made
Kennel Club of Fresno.
Okay, thank you, Cindy. And thank you, Marge. She's so cute. Austin, back to you.
All right, my friends, that's going to do it for this week's episode of The Reed Report. We air every Friday morning in the Fresno, California area. Plus, we air Friday night and Saturday morning in the Northwest on KWVT. I hope you have a great President's Day weekend. Maybe you're off of work on Monday, so enjoy the 3 days off. Unfortunately, I will be working, but that's okay. I love what I do. We'll see you next week. Bye, everybody. Today's episode of The Reed Report is brought to you by White Tiger Martial Arts in Fowler. Mention Austin Reed and get 50% off your first month. That's White Tiger Martial Arts in Fowler. Here's their number. Give them a call and save today.
I'm Rod Spadinger, President of CF Vest Worldwide.
And I'm Joshua Bowder, Vice President of CF Vest Worldwide.
The mission of CF Vest Worldwide is to provide therapy vests to those with cystic fibrosis who live outside the U.S. In the U.S., generally any CF patient can get this vest through insurance, public or private. But outside the U.S., in the developing countries where we normally serve, these vests are just out of reach.
Since the inception of CF Vest Worldwide, we've delivered over 160 vests to over 42 different countries. We have a list of over 100 people who are waiting to get a vest in their country. With your tax-deductible donation, you can help us be able to afford to be able to send these vests there. So please visit cfvww.org and make your tax-deductible donation there.